ahead and get my cauldron together. We are having meetings in my home. My daughter's having her meeting with her artist, so you hear my other daughter in the background. That's because they are meeting. So I told y'all about this multicolored quick light charcoal, right? So this is what I got going on. I wanted to show it to y'all. Okay, let's see how to identify the colors. There's no way to identify the colors. I guess I'll see when I open it. Okay, no problem. All right, and let's see, and I had to get some of these. Yeah, so this is sunlight multicolored quick light charcoal. This is what it looks like. I took the top off. Oh, this is what. So if you want to go on Amazon to get that, if you have a cauldron, burn your herbs and stuff like that. Let's see how good it works. Let me get my lighter. I'll be right back, y'all. I thought I had one over here. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Okay, this is like a silver. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at that. You can really manifest some things. Okay, let's see what we're working with.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
It's, it's work, see? That's beautiful. Yay! I really like that. That really lit fast, y'all. Okay. I had to get some. I just been stocking up on all my supplies because business is picking up. It is really picking up. I'm gonna put some I'll put a little bit of no, not that one. I'm gonna put a little bit of love. Y'all get that. Y'all gonna get all the smoke. How about that? Okay, good. And then I'm just gonna and I'm gonna put a little bit of oh, this chocolate burn good, y'all. I put a little bit of welcome prosperity. And I think that's good. And I'm gonna throw some herbs in here. Hibiscus. Well, actually, it's just hibiscus. Yeah, that's hibiscus. I'm gonna throw that on there. That cold. turned red hot. This is some good coal. It is not playing with us in here. Okay. This is the best burning coal I've ever had. Oh, I better be careful, huh? All right. Some mugwort. I have to do this every now and then to keep that good energy flowing. The more we grow, the more we have to be aware and alert. Growth is good, but you still have to be on guard. Keep yourself protected, some lemongrass, and cover it, and remain watchful. Okay, that's it's really smoking. That charcoal is really good. If y'all looking for great charcoal, it lit really easy with the lighter. Some of them don't light too good with the lighter. You have to put them on the stove on the hot eye. But this one, y'all saw, I just lit it a little bit and it is really going off. Hold on. I'm gonna put a little more wealth and prosperity, and then I'm gonna light my incense as if I don't have enough smoke going on. Cause sometimes them herbs don't smell the best. You like, you know, they feel good, but they don't smell good. Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and get started. It smells like herbs, incense, spearmint, a little bit of everything in here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and chime in. Hey everybody, y'all starting to come in. I was just doing our little cauldron, our little ritual, for some protective and for some protective energy, some love energy, and some prosperity energy. Okay, so I just had to do that, and I showed off the new charcoal disc I got. Very, very pretty, but very, very high quality. I was able to light it easily with the lighter. Okay? Okay, I can see that. Okay, let's go ahead and chime in. Get started for tonight. I'm excited. Okay? Let's go ahead and chime in. And then we're going to do our prosperity mantra. Y'all know what time it is. Don't play. Okay, here we go. Let's go. The world favors me and responds to the frequency of my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive and return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. Ooh, let me say that again. I feel that. The energy of money surrounds me daily. Let's say it again. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. Y'all, that thing right there. I love it. Woo Okay, so tonight, this is going to be really, really good. We're going to be learning about divination through dice. And if you know how to throw dice, gamble with dice, whatever they be doing on the corner and getting loud and all of that, I don't know how to do that, but I want to learn the magical way. Okay. If you know about this, please say so in the comments. I am clueless. We've all been learning together and I'm loving it. Okay. Okay, here we go. And that's still going strong. All right. All right, so here we go. Trying to be safe here, honey. You want to burn nothing down, burn nothing up. Okay, we good. Okay, so dice divination or astragyromancy does goes back as far as 5000 BCE. The first dice we know of come from the Middle East and were commonly made from the knuckle bones of sheep and other animals. I didn't know that. Wow, that's a game changer. Knuckle bones? Okay. Okay, knuckle bones. Wow, that's kind of brutal. Okay, these bones called, it says astrogalite by the Greeks, are a rough cube shape and were the forerunners of the dice we use today. Dice are easy and inexpensive to obtain in modern times, and there are many variations on the market. Dice with 100 sides and more have been created, but for this book, I am concentrating on the common six-sided die. These are not difficult to get a hold of since they are included with many board games, but they can be bought on their own as well. It is essential for the divination practices described here that the dice you use are different colors or otherwise easy to tell apart. Okay, so you want to get the colorful ones. And I was looking for some. I hadn't even read them. I was looking for some. It's like I'm thinking like I just needed one pair, but I can go ahead and get what I was looking at. Okay, so here are the simple questions. There are many methods of working with dice, and due to the numbers on each face, numerology can play a big part in interpretation. We will look into this angle a bit later. But the easiest way of obtaining, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll come off camera. Here we go. All right. But the easiest way of obtaining an answer is to use just one die and have a set number for each number, a set answer for each number. This simple way of working gives direct answers but will not delve deeply into a question or give meaningful guidance. Okay, whatever that means. Let's keep reading. To begin with, you will need to formulate your question, unlike with other kinds of divination. This is one style that responds well to direct questioning. You might want to ask something like, would now be a good time for me to change my career? Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's good, sis. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hmm. But I bet you can do magic with those too. Hmm. Yeah, because of the bones. That's a good question. Okay. Wow. If anybody know the answer to that question, please put it out there. Okay. So it's saying, ask the question, would now be a good time for me to change my career? Or how likely is it that I will begin a relationship this year? On a roll of a die, an answer is given. The interpretations for each might be as follows, but you can come up with your own as well. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. I'm going to do this. So now I got to get me some dice. I'm going to have all types of stuff on my website. It's going to just be a whole field day. Okay, so number one, the oracle suggests yes. Two, the oracle suggests no. Three, the oracle suggests that you wait for the time is not right. Four, now this is easy because this is like a yes, no. You know what I'm saying? This is really easy. Four, y'all, this is really, let me put this over here. This is not playing with me up in here. It's getting rid of everything that is not of God. This charcoal, it is not playing with me. Now my other ones be done died down. I can't even let it do what it do, honey. Go on up into the ethers. Bring back our blessing. Yes. I'm just gonna move it to the side. Okay. Okay, so number three suggests that you wait for the time is not right. Number four, the oracle suggests that you direct your attention to other more pressing matters. Five, the oracle suggests that it is likely, but there will be conditions. Six, the oracle suggests that the matter is out of your hands. Why? I feel that. I feel that. Okay, so I want to know why we're going to need different colors. Let's keep reading. Use the numerology in dice reading. More commonly, diviners use to diviners use two dice, so they have a greater range of interpretation open to them. 1 to 9 instead of 1 to 6. Oh, okay. To begin, you need to consider a question. Unlike with the previous method, this time the questions will need to be open for guidance from the oracle, rather than questions beginning with will I or should I. You would do better to ask questions beginning with how might I or what might I need to do too. Okay, instead of saying will I, that's what you use with the one dice. So with the two dice, you're going to say how might I or what might I need to do too. Okay, once the dice have been thrown, add the two numbers together. That's easy. You would then need to reduce the number to a single digit between 1 and 9. For instance, if you roll 6 and 4, I got to come a little closer. If you roll 6 and 4, you will first add them together to make 10, and then further reduce them to make 1. 1 plus 0, 1. Alternatively, if you threw 6 and 6, you could add those together to make 12, and then further reduce them to 3. I'm not getting that, because why not just use one dice? Now we're using two and reducing. I'm confused. Why throw two dice and still reduce it? Just use one dice. Am I missing something? I'm sure they can't. I'm sure. I wouldn't doubt it, sis. I sure wouldn't doubt it. Okay? I sure wouldn't doubt it. But this right here is confusing. Like it's telling us, okay, use one, and then the numbers mean something. Now it's telling us to throw two dice, add them together, then reduce the number to when we could just use the one dice. I'm a little aggravated with that. Okay. It says the following interpretations are based on numerological significance. Okay. 1. A beginning is before you. Therefore, opportunities and fresh starts are noted, and you are being encouraged to consider all new possibilities. This could mean leaving previous situations, projects, or people behind, but this cannot be avoided. A new cycle is beginning. 2. Now is the time to make a choice. Decisions are not always easy to make since they will often involve other people and sacrifices may need to be made. Partnerships are important, so joining with someone new could be forthcoming. Y'all, help me understand. Is it because maybe those two numbers coming together is a significance that make it a deeper interpretation? But still, it don't make sense to me when you could just throw one damn dice. Got you. I'm guessing since they are used in the principles of numerology, both numbers are used. Maybe the natural law of duality is the reason for the two dice. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Because you know my little country ass be trying to figure it out all night long. Just, I like it simple. Okay. And then maybe it takes it into a deeper place with the two. Okay. I'll take that. You right. All right, I'm gonna stop questioning because I was getting a little upset. I was like, y'all trying to play my face in this book. Okay, I got it. That's beautiful. Okay. 3. Now's the time to develop something and create your dream. If you have a goal or your question concerns ways in which you may move forward, it is time to nurture your passion and find practical ways of manifesting them. Working with ethers could be part of this, since the number 3 often signifies a group. I wish I had dice, y'all. But some of the stuff we're going to go back and do. Maybe we just come together one night and just do divination. I don't know. That would be fun. But I need to do the dice thing. Y'all know, y'all come back. I'm going to have the dice. Okay? All right. 4. Security is yours at the time. If you have been concerned about the stability of a job or relationship, you are being advised that things will work out well. However, stability can sometimes leave people feeling stuck. You must ask yourself if building walls around yourself brings stability, stability, or creates a prison. Y'all, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That just struck a nerve in my witchy soul. We're going to go back to that and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to read that again. You must ask yourself if building walls around yourself brings stability or creates a prison. Good gracious might. Okay, 5. Problems will arise and you will be challenged. This is a difficult time and struggles may become frequent with regard to your question. Do not choose to fight against them. Or would you do better to retreat and admit defeat? To accept that something is not working or that the time is not right is not a sign of weakness, but rather a strength. Come on, book. It might save you much time, money, or emotional energy. Oh my gosh. Just reading the interpretation is like, how many times have we did that, y'all? Like, if something didn't work out, we kept going at it, going at it, going at it. We talk about this all the time, especially in relationships or a job or working at something that you can't quite obtain that goal, and you keep working at it because you feel like if you don't obtain it, you are a failure. That is so far from the truth. It says you have to accept it that it's not working and the time is not right. It don't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean all of that. You know, it's just going to save you money and emotional energy and time. Okay. 6. Now promises to be a time of peace. You may have been through a difficult period, but harmony will soon be restored. I wish I had a dice. I would throw them for y'all. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I got y'all. This could be a good time to seek the advice and help of others, since support is available from those around you. Family and community are noted. 7. You may have a lot on your plate at this time, but you are being advised that you can cope with what is before you. Whereas a less experienced person may crumble, you have the ability and resources to keep going and overcome tests. Challenges may prove difficult, but know that you have the strength to take them on and win. 8. You have gained wisdom and confidence. I just feel like we're just being encouraged tonight. You know what I'm saying? Some numerologists look at the energy of both numbers to see the subtle nuances that won't be seen looking at the single number. You better go ahead. You better go ahead, Miss Intelligent. Go ahead and help me tonight. Y'all got that? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's more like more power, more you know, punch. It's power pack. You know what I'm saying? Look, oomph to it. Got it. Okay, that's good. You 8. You have gained wisdom and confidence. Those around you will notice your accomplishments and promotion of all kind could be before you. As whatever you have invested time in is paying off. Yes, the outcome you have been considering may not have been reached just yet, but you are certainly on your way to achieving your goals. 9. An ending is nigh. In life, everything changes and things must finish. While this might sound negative or even worrying, it needn't be. Everything has a shelf life, and from each ending will come something new and exciting. At this time, think about what no longer serves you and consider a clean break. Whereas some cycles and naturally there are other ends that that you must instigate for your own well-being and self-development. And the reason why I'm reading is you may have some dice in your home and you may want to throw those dice, okay, and see what you come up with. All right, especially the two dice. Make sure you make it into um, a single number, and then the other list I read, if you just throwing one dice. Okay. Now using the dice separately. See how much longer we got with this. It's not long either. Okay. There are a multitude of different ways to read dice, and some practitioners will use 3 or more dice for different methods. This is one reason that it is useful to include different colored dice within your practice, since different dice could stand for different areas of life if you wish. Oh, that's good. Blue may correspond to relationships, whereas red might represent romance, which when added to blue means romantic relationships. With just 2 dice, it is possible to create a great number of interpretations. The following method uses the 2 numbers to reveal information around specific subjects. As already described in the previous example, throw your 2 dice and work out the value by adding the 2 numbers and reducing to a single digit. The following guide could help you to determine which area of life the oracle wants you to concentrate on. 1. Home and family. 2. Work and career. 3. Romance. 4. Friendships and relationships. 5. Creativity. 6. Official events and activities. 7. Spirituality. 8. Recreation and leisure time. 9. Money and finances. Okay? Now throw your 2 dice again. This time, rather than combining the values, okay, here we go, y'all. Here's another way. Rather than combining the values, note the numbers and find out where they they intersect on the chart on the following page, which will provide you with a word. If you feel as though you need more input from the dice, you can repeat the second part of the process and add another word to the first. This will sharpen your interpretation. Well, I be damned. So they got a graph cross here represents the first dice. Down here, all this represents the second dice. Okay, here's an example of a dice reading using this method. Because the seeker did not have a question in mind, he started with part 1. After carefully throwing the dice onto a tray, the numbers 4 and 2 were revealed, suggesting warning. 4 and 2. Wow. So I would have to make a copy of this and get it laminated. Okay. He then went on to throw the dice a second time and received 6 and 5. On the chart, the intersection of these two numbers is fear. So we have 6. What we got? First dice 6 and 5. Okay. Y'all see, you go down there to the number 6 and 5, and we landed on fear. Okay. So if anybody is interested in this and you want this chart, I probably, if anybody in the now near future, I'll get this done for us. I'll get it printed out and then laminated, and then I can mail it to you. This is pretty cool. I like this. Okay. To gain a little more extra insight, he threw again and was presented with 2 and 3, suggesting failure. The man in this example said that he was buying a new home. He was fearful that it might not go through, since he was having trouble with the person buying his current home. Having already invested a lot of money, time, and emotional effort into the house buying process, he was worried about how things would turn out. So the prospect of failure was a concern for him. It is important to know which of the two dice you will read first and remain consistent. This is also why it helps to have two different colored dice, so you can work with the same order throughout. When using a chart such as this one on the previous page, doing so is vital, since switching the numbers will provide you with a different word. Wow. The words on the chart are just one example of what you can do, but you can easily create your own method, okay? You have a hard time associating the number 1 with home and family. Okay. The number correlations to areas of life is interesting and it's so different. It is. So what does number 1 um associate when it comes to you? What do you associate the number 1 with, sis? Okay. Consider these alternatives for your dice reading. Okay, option 1, initial throw, consult the chart. Option 2, follow up throw, consult the chart again. Option 1, problems. Option 2, solution. Option 1, situation. Option 2, just talking about the dice, context. Option 1, present. Option 2, future. Option 1, hopes. Option 2, fears. Option 1, conscious. Option 2, unconscious. Option 1, suggested actions for you to take. Option 2, what others may do. Option 1, what to go toward. Option 2, what to avoid. I mean, it's not easy, but it's worth learning and perfecting it and getting your. And that's it, y'all. That's it for this. I like how they just make it short and sweet because it's enough to take in. Um, yeah, that's it. And Spirit may give you something totally different with throwing the dice. That didn't take long at all. Okay. How did y'all enjoy that? I had a long day today. It was a long day. I've been up since I want to say about 5:30. 6:15. I got up, and I've been going all day. And I was gonna take a nap, but I was afraid to take a nap. I didn't want to be tired, so that's why I'm kind of. But yeah, this was really good. Tomorrow night, we're gonna be talking about the witch's toolkit. We're gonna have a good time with that. If you are new to this and you want to build a toolkit, or maybe you have a toolkit and you may want some further insight. Maybe you want to revamp your kit. Maybe you want to add to your kit. This gonna be my jaunt because I'm always, as y'all can see, adding to my kit because I'm showing Creator, I'm showing Universe that this is what I want to do for a time. She said, thinking astrologically, number one will be Aries and Mars. Numerology, it will be the Sun, Leo. I love how your brain works. It's like that's how my daughter brain works. I was talking to her today, and I was like, I had to reorient my mind to do the dice right, right. But Spirit may have you keep it that way, sis. Like the book says, you can set it up however you want to set it up. We got two people. Can I get another thumbs up? I try to match. I want everything to match. If you can hit that thumbs up, that would be beautiful. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, please. Um, yeah, you can create your own. I feel led to get the dice. Shoot, I use them dice and put them with tarot cards. Tell them to roll the dice, and then that'll be fun. Roll the dice, and the colors will signify what you could do it with the oracle cards. I would do it with the see. I'm coming up with an idea. Tell them to roll the dice, the different color dice. If it's two or three or whatever, um, the number that comes up on the dice could be how many cards you're gonna pull for them. This could be good for like a family gathering, or you having an event, you know, doing tarot readings or something like that, or a Halloween party. So you throw the dice, and then that's how many cards you're going to pull for them. All right, and then the different color dice. That is how that is like red would be for love. You want love oracle card, and you're gonna get love oracle card and healing oracle cards, and then they can choose how many cards they want of each. Say they come up with it's 12, okay, and it's a blue and a red. They would probably say I get them half and half. Six of the red for the love and six of the healing. You see how fast I came up with that? That's pretty brilliant. Yeah, I'm about to go get some green dice. I'm gonna get some blue, red, green, yellow. Could be like it could represent one of your other ones, like self love deck, your self love oracle. Um, it could be like Anatomy of the Witch. You could get that in there. Oh, I'm excited! I just came up with a way to do it. Oh, I can. Oh my gosh! And so since some people like I really like to say that people handle your cards. I don't like people to handle my cards, but dice, I will let people handle that. And then with each person that use it, um, of course, COVID is still out there. Okay, clean it or whatever, and then pass to the next person, and then they can put their energy into the dice and toss the dice. I am the, I am that woman. I'm the girl up in here. Y'all see how fast I figured that out for myself? Y'all like the idea? That's pretty cool. That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. I'm looking forward to the day I can do this with my family and get them a reading, and all the little ideas that I'm coming up with now, or just have a party. It don't even have to be my family. It could just be a party, and then I keep seeing myself going to an event, and this is what I desire. Okay, my one of my friends is a millionaire. He's about to step into billionaire status, and my desire is that I'm able to, because I'm supposed to go to an event next month. So my desire is that I sit down with people in the income bracket that I know I'm going to, and then we get to have a conversation and they find out who I am, and then they say, well, I'm having a party, I'm having, an event, da 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 da. I want you to come and do readings. That's been it. Maybe that's going to happen. And so they give me a check for $10,000 up front. This been in my mind. I kid you not. Give me a check for $10,000 up front. Come to the party. Bring your things. You have a room, and then I have a jar or whatever they want to do, and they can give me tips. Y'all, rich people. I'm gonna be reading the hell out of them cards. Everybody gonna be healed, delivered. I'm bringing product. I'm bringing cards. You what? I'm gonna have my hair swooped down like that. I'm gonna have some sparkles on. I'm gonna have a glittery, pretty witchy outfit. I'm gonna have my hair like that. What? They gonna be like that lady in there. Give her all the money. Give her all the money. But it just may happen. That would be fun. Right. Right. I was like, hmm, hmm. You know, delusional. But they said in order to manifest, you got to be delusional. Go figure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you can think about it, you can manifest. If you can dream it, it can happen. For real. I would love to do that. And then it will also be a challenge to me, like, that's for all of us. Let's remember the things that I say right here, right now, at this moment. It doesn't matter how much money somebody has, it doesn't matter their education, it doesn't matter their intelligence. You just work the cause, you work your craft, and I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, what am I going to tell these rich people? They got it all. You know, they got the answers, but everybody does, they don't have the answers. And it could be a little country girl from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, okay, working on her legacy, trying to build her own, to come in with a deck of cards and start flipping the mobs and give them the breakthrough that they need. And that could be the breakthrough financially that I need. Next thing you know, I'm being a counselor and a reader for famous people. And all I had to do was be myself. And so y'all don't allow things to intimidate you. It doesn't matter where you come from, um, your background or whatever. When spirit calls you to do something, you can touch anybody's life. It doesn't matter their race, it doesn't matter their financial status, it doesn't, like I said, their education, all of that. It doesn't matter how they look at you when they come into the room. You work your craft, you work your shit, and it's gonna speak for you. What does the Bible say? Your gift is gonna bring you before great men, and I stand by that. Your gifts and your calling, whatever that is, somebody in a high place is going to see you and recognize you, and that's going to open up great doors. Oh, I feel that. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. Come on, prosperity mantra. Woo, I'm calling this in. Yes. For all of us, for all of us. Ah, my goodness, I just have to sit in that. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. And I still see the color green. I went to look at the trees and the grass today, y'all. It was just so vibrant and so green. It's almost like the green just filled the blue areas, the other color. That was spirit allowing me to know that what you see is going to come to fruition. Your prosperity is now. You know? Your prosperity is now. And I'm almost done. Um, I'm gonna do a little a small reading before we leave. But I'm gonna tell y'all something before we go. Um, my daughter was asking me, Mama, how would you know if it's your premonition, your gift, your psychic gift leading you? And I told her, I said, you just know. You know what I'm saying? And she said, well, what if you don't want to help somebody and something? How you know you're not just making it up? I said, you'll know. Let me tell you what happened. I'm going somewhere with this. So I was coming home from work. No, I didn't work today. I was coming home from um, doing something for a family member. And I was thinking about my bills, and I'm like, my car, I'm having issues with my car. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this due, I got this due, I got to pay this, before the first. And now my car, I'm going to have to get my car serviced. I don't know how I'm going to, I'm just going to get a little bit of money for my check because my other job didn't have any hours. And all this was on my mind. So I pulled in because it's a long street, to get into the apartment complex, and then I turned into our parking lot. So I was coming down the street, and we got a big lake. Y'all probably seen it in my videos. We got a big lake out there, and it was three little boys, three Hispanic little boys, and they looked like they were brothers. So, um, he looked like he was the oldest. So he had his bike, and he went to the edge. You can just easily step into the water, but he had his bike, and he went to the edge of the land to the water. And all of a sudden, oh my God, all of a sudden, I seen him fall in the water. Now it didn't happen. I seen it in my premonition eye. Okay, I foresaw it. I know I did. I seen him fall into the water, and he's drowning, and his brothers are trying to help him. It came to me just like that. Mind you, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm worrying about bills. How am I pay my bills? And I looked and I seen that, and he was right there, and he parked his little bike, and he was about to go do something with the water, and that hit that flash real quick. I said, wait a minute. I stopped my car and rolled down my window. I said, y'all be careful. Please be careful. And I didn't know if they spoke English or not. I didn't know if they would understand me, because most of them don't speak English around here. And I just trusted spirit. Oh, and I told them babies to get away from that water, and they understood. I said, please, 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 be careful around that water. Please be careful. And so he looked like he was the middle brother. He put up his thumb. He said, thumbs up. And they moved away from the water and came up the hill. You come into your second Saturn return, and you need to book a reading with me, sis, so we can get down to it, because you got it going on. You need to know your gift, and you probably know it, but you're doubting it. I mean, you need to chop it up a little bit. Let's get you moving, because you have a lot of knowledge, especially about astrology, honey. We get you to knowing your gift, and whatever tool you're going to use, you be something to reckon with. You're not here just by happenstance. I just want to say that. But like I was telling my daughter said, Mama, how would you know? I said, baby, this is how you will know. Your mind will be on something else, and then this will just come to mind. And I said, that's not delusional. That's spirit letting, interrupting your world, interrupting what you're thinking to help somebody else. And I felt it. When that flashed across me like that, I felt like a little, like fear, like an urgency, and before I knew it, I had rolled down my window and told them babies to be careful. And they understood what I was saying. And I know that because he would have responded to me in English. He just put up his little thumb. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. That just blessed me so good today. I can still see them little babies. I don't even think they were Man, they look like they may have been 5 and 7, 9, like stair steps. And I'm so grateful that I was driving that because nobody was around. Nobody was around. And I'm so grateful. I'm gonna cry, baby, I know. Ah! And they came up into my parking lot, and I was getting out the car, and I just I was driving up because they kind of met, got there before I did. I circled around, and I just looked at them like there was so much gratitude and thankfulness, like a mother don't have to be without her child tonight. A mother don't have to grieve tonight. You know, they don't know what I did, but spirit knows. My ancestors know. Their ancestors know. You know what I'm saying? It was just a beautiful moment, and so much is happening in my life, and my gifts are getting stronger. And know that y'all being here, all of us, we're growing together. We're growing together. So trust it. Trust it. If you don't, like Miss Full Roller, if you feel like you don't know, and I just feel like she knows, but she just need confidence in that area. You know what I'm saying? And we just need somebody to encourage us, to inspire us, to let us know we can do it. As a child, my mother always told me I can do it. I can speak in front of people. I've always had that you can do it attitude because that's what my mom put into me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody didn't have that. So that is why Spirit blessed me to be on platforms like this, to be in the places where I'm at, so that I can instill into you what was instilled into me as a young child. And it's real because it's been in me since a young child. You may be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It does not matter. It could just take that one person to work with you and just really believe in you and tell you you can do it, and you'll be off and running like a racehorse out the gate. It don't take long. See, I went through for this. And so the power and what we say, the anointing behind my voice can just ignite something in you. Whereas it took me years to get to a certain place because I've been there and it's in me. I could just speak to you and you could be off and running. Because a lot of us don't have time to waste. If you're past 30 years old, baby, you don't have time to waste. It really hits you when you're 25. But I think spirit grace you when you in your 30s. You don't have time to waste. So please get with me. Go to my website. Hit me up. Find me on Facebook. Okay. All my stuff is at the top of my page here on YouTube. And let's find out what Spirit will have you doing. And you may say, why does it matter? I'm a certain age now. Why does that shit matter? My life is over. Your life ain't over. I'm trying to get this all crooked. Your life ain't over till you close your eyes and you go on to the other side. And then even in that, your life still ain't over. Because you got stuff to do in your spirit body. With your spirit, your soul. But you saying, why does it matter? I'm a certain age. Because let me tell you something. You're not going to be completely fulfilled until you know your purpose. You could be working a job for 30 something years. Find out your purpose, you will no longer be working paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, you may have a nice little retirement. You can make quadruple what you made on that job working 30 years when you step into your purpose. Yes. Yeah, me too. Yeah, great question. Yes, that was a great question. Yeah, you just know. And you'll act without even knowing you acting. You just move. And the more you work in your gifts, the more you meditate, the more you pray, what I'm saying, the more you work your craft, you do I'm always doing spell work. My friend brought that to my attention. She said, you've been doing so much spell work and it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But when you just doing it, it's you can't tell. You just doing it. But the whole time you becoming a superhero. And it's gonna have to take somebody from the outside looking in. Girl, do you know you wearing a cape today? Sir, did you know you got wings on your shoes? Oh, I didn't notice. I do. You know what I'm saying? That's why people got to see your life. They'll let you know what's really popping off. Oh, they ain't. Child, come on. Come on. That could be your defining moment. Your defining moment. You still here. You still searching for knowledge. You still have wisdom. Come on. Spirit is pushing you somewhere in your life. Push, 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 push. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I got friends in their 50s been waiting for that defining moment. You in your 50s. They finally got that defining moment. It's like life is like it's a new life, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for real, for real. Mr. James says just a number. Never too old to learn new things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoy that. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Witch's Toolkit. As I was saying, I've been all over the place, but like that's my junk. I can't wait to share that information with you. Bring your witchy stuff before you. If you got a little bit, or if you got a room of witchy stuff, sit in that room tomorrow while I, share in that episode, and then kind of make a little checklist, and then some stuff you may have questions about. You can put it right here in the chat. Should I keep this? What should I do with this, or whatever? I'm gonna share a lot of valuable information tomorrow, and just get where all your witchy stuff is, and ask questions, share about your witchy stuff. If you don't have any witchy stuff, we can help you build a toolkit. Okay, and we're going to learn the significance of having a toolkit. Some people say you don't need all that, but it's a significance behind it. To each their own, but starting out, you need your tools. You really do. Come on. Oh, that's powerful. She said, this is the thing, one thing about me. Learning new things is what has kept me going all these years. It's like oxygen. Come on, knowledge. Come on, wisdom and understanding. Whew. Yes. You see, that wisdom is rich, honey. It's rich. See, I'm a young buck. I ain't know nothing about that. You just put something in my spirit. Like, keep learning. What did that preacher say? What's his name? He said, keep hope alive. Reverend Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. You know what he was talking about. Okay, which one should I? Hmm. I want something to kind of love on us tonight. Uh, okay, let's mess with these life purpose. See what we come up with. And maybe I draw a self-love. I'm glad you did. It's always good to see y'all out here. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me on my P's and Q's now. Okay. All right. This is my life purpose oracle cards. I'm going to draw 3. Let's see what spirits say to us. Maybe it will resonate, and also it may hit, it'll hit spot on, or make us think. or reconsider some things. It's a really good deck. Come on. Okay, I got 4. Okay, the first one is artists. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, and that could look like a number of things. Okay, physically drawing, creating things, or whatever you bring to a canvas, whatever you bring to a room, interior decorating. You could be a makeup artist, you know what I'm saying? If you bring color and pizzazz and that's one of your life purposes. Artists. Okay? The next one is support. Your life purpose fully supports you. And you may be a person that supports people. So whatever you feel like you're doing, you need to be doing, as soon as you step into it, it's going to support you. It's going to support you. I told you you're going to um be fulfilled. It's going to support you emotionally, spiritually, and most of all financially, honey. All right? So that could go both ways. Your life purpose is to support people, undergird them, give them the wisdom and knowledge they need, and when you step into your life purpose, it will support you on so many levels. Teaching. Y'all already know what it is. Come on, Angel. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Any teachers here for that cause? You inspire anybody to learn. I know I do. I love to teach. I used to want to be an elementary school teacher. So this right here, I'm in my element. I'm not an elementary school teacher, but I've taught on a larger scale. Okay? Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are a part of your life's work. You may not be a veterinarian, but you love animals. Animals need love too. Animals need to be blessed too. Animals need to be loved on. And spirit uses animals. I've seen so many wonderful videos with dogs and cats and things. They use them for anxiety. Um, they're service dogs, and that makes me emotional. I'm not an animal person, but I don't want nobody to mistreat an animal. But they are phenomenal, saving lives, helping people. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So we got artists, support, teaching, and animals. All right, and I'm gonna draw one more card, and it's gonna be a self-love oracle, and I'm out. Then I'm gonna take a shower and probably fall out. No, I'm not. My ass probably gonna get on Facebook. Take a shower and get on Facebook, y'all. Be on Facebook, be tired as hell. Be up there, look at my phone, hit myself in the head, and do it again until I get tired of hitting myself in the head with my phone. Crazy as hell. But I'm just excited. I'm excited about what's going on. I'm excited about the growth. I'm excited about the what? And then I got to go hard this week because I can't move my car. I can drive it to take my daughter back and forth to work because she works like 5 minutes away. But I called off on work. So I got to make me some money this week to replace that. Shit, I already don't know how I'm going to pay my other bills. But hey, I got some potential people done, reached out to me wanting readings and stuff. And I put out in the ethers what I want to make this week. And then, I start making my requests known. That's a whole stack right there. We're going to go with it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, here's the self-love oracle. The first one is share light. Share your trials as well as your triumphs. Your stories benefit you in the telling and others in the hearing, spreading the light of transformation. Don't be ashamed. Remember how they said in church, don't be ashamed of your testimony. I still stand by that. That's a beautiful card. All right. Number 6. Well, y'all need that number. I see I'm sleepy. Evolve. You are allowed to grow, to change your mind, attitudes, and beliefs to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And your growth is cause for celebration. That's what we all are. What I tell you, I see green everywhere. Look at that card. This is your life. Live it. Live it to the fullest. Evolve. Learn. There you go with the teacher. Expand your knowledge to expand your world. Seek out teachers of wisdom. Seek new knowledge to create broader perspectives. Beautiful. And last but not least, look deeper. There is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition. Your life purpose is waiting to support you. Goes with that card. So look deeper. Okay? All right, y'all. That's it. We're going to go ahead and close out. Any questions or comments? I'm running out of gas. I could feel it. It's been a beautiful day, though. Beautiful day. I must say that. I must say that. Okay. Tomorrow, y'all know I'm going to be off and running. I ain't got to work either. I'm going to be so hyped tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all rest tomorrow because I'm going to be... Y'all know this. Know how I get. Okay, prosperity mantra. Let's go. The world favors me and responds to the frequency of my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive in return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. All right, y'all, we're going to close out. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. All right. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Good seeing y'all.